Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO Bucks Live. Well, kind of weird because Thursday I found out I got a ticket to yesterday's game. I was going to try to get myself to go to tonight's game, but since I went yesterday, I was just like, no, I'm not going to go tonight. Just relax and watch the game at home tonight. And yeah, it's been pretty cool. Being at the game yesterday, then watching the game at home today was like kind of a nail biter. So it was kind of close. So we're going to talk about both games. The Knicks game that they played on Friday, where I was at, and the Atlanta game that they play against the Hawks tonight. And oh, Jazz won! Wow, that's a shot they beat Memphis. Yikes! But anywho, oh, it was overtime on Thunder and Mavericks. But anyways, um, just been a crazy weekend. Of course, Halloween's coming up, and today I brought some candy just in case trick or treaters come to the house tomorrow. I probably would just I might just sit out there for the hour and like write down the sign, just say please knock or something like that. We'll see how it goes. Nobody came last year at the house for trick or treating, and we had like some candy. So I got candy today, but didn't get that much just in case they do not show up. So, but then again, who would think people were giving out candy in the ghetto? But hey, at least we tried. That's the thing. So hopefully we'll get to that point, and their next game will be Halloween, but we will talk about that later. So let's talk about this next game. The Bucks was doing good in the first quarter. I think the Knicks came back a little bit. I think. Then second quarter, it was like they could not score worth a dime. That they did not score much, and I know the Knicks had outscored them in the second quarter. Then in the second half, it was all out Bucks. Like the Knicks were coming back a little bit too, and it was back and forth. And they're this change of defense that the Bucks got that they're doing this season is actually working. Like you can't stop everybody from like shooting threes, but at least you can at least still defend as they've been doing. Is like go back to defend the person that that try to get the open three. So I'm glad they tweaked this defense thanks to their assistant coach. They tweaked the defense, and I'm glad they did because like although they the other teams still attempting threes, but they're not hitting them as much. And like with the defense that they got now, which right now the best defense in the league, they at least like locking them up and stuff, and like they like other teams hasn't been like scoring that much or hasn't shoot that many, well haven't make that many threes, I should say. Yeah, yeah, the person that had the highest points in the Knicks yesterday was R.J. Barrett. He had like 20 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 to 7 from three, and 7 to 17 from the field. Julius Randle, 14 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 12 rebounds. So he has a double double. 0 of 2 from three, 3 of 10 from the field, but most of his points was like scored from the free throw. Um, Evan Fournier gave us a little bit of problems in the second quarter, but didn't do much yesterday either. He only had 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 of 7 from three, 4 of 12 from the field. Yikes! And look what they done to like Jalen Brunson on defense. Like the scoring that he had, he didn't have much of a score either. He had 13 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, only 1 of 4 from three, but 3 of 10 from the field. Um, yeah, they had a couple of bench scores in there too, so that kind of kept them in it, and that's why it was kind of like I wouldn't. It was close, but it wasn't like that close. But I think you're trying to get what I'm saying. Emmanuel quickly with I'm sorry, 14 points, 1 block, 3 steals, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 of 4 from three. One of the few decent people that did good on threes, and 5 of 11 from the field. Obi Toppin with 11 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 3 of 5 from three. I probably wouldn't even pay attention when he was hitting threes, but 4 of 7 from the field. So another person that was doing good in threes on the Knicks. Derrick Rose with surprised they didn't play him a little bit more, but he had 12 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 of 3 from three, 5 of 8 from the field. So they at least they had some bench scoring going on, but it just wasn't enough. Grayson Allen had a good game, 17 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 4 of 6 from three, so he was doing pretty good on the 3-point shooting, and 6 of 10 from the field. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 30 points, 9 rebounds, 14 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. Let's say he was assists away from a triple double, and they were just trying to make those shots in the fourth quarter to give him his triple double, but just couldn't get it in. 7 to 11 from the free throw line, 1 to 6 from the 3-point line. Yeah, he was shooting a little bit too much. I agree with somebody was saying that earlier. 11 to 22 from the field. So exactly 50% field goal range. Brook Lopez, 14 points, 11 rebounds, so he got a double double. 3 blocks, 1 steal, 2 assists, but he was all for 6 from the three, so he didn't do that good yesterday compared to today. We'll talk about that later. 5 or 13 from the field. Drew Holiday, just Drew Holiday. 16 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 of 6 from three, 6 of 19 from the field. So yeah, that's horrible. Um, Although like Bobby Porter's field goal percentage is bad too, but at least he's one of the few that tribute from the bench yesterday, so which is pretty good. Like I said, everybody from the start lineup at least scored like 10 or more, so that's a good thing. But the bench did kind of help too. Bobby Portis with 12 points, 1 assist, 12 rebounds, so he has a double double. 0 of 2 from three, but 4 of 13 from the field. Uh, George Hill, like his field goal was kind of bad too, and his 3-point range were not that great either. But he had 12 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 of 6 from three, 4 of 10 from the field. Yikes. Um, like I said, they did. Let's see. Once again, they didn't play Sir Ibaka that much. I still don't get why they're doing this. I just don't get it. Just sad. But Jonah Wolva, Yeah, he is. He was off his game yesterday. It was just kind of crazy. Don't know how he ended up, off his game, but yeah, he was off his game. Final score for that one was 119-108 Milwaukee over the New York Knicks. Now we can talk about more about tonight's game. I'm just clicking to that, so just give me a moment. This was an interesting game too, and it was kind of like how I felt with the Philadelphia 76ers game. I was kind of concerned. This was one of the teams in the beginning I was like kind of concerned for. Like Atlanta and Philly was another one. I thought they was going to lose to Philly, but they didn't. So that's a good start. So yeah, but what a way to end up being 5-0. So as they beat the Atlanta Hawks 115-123. Um, like I said, like it was kind of back and forth in the fourth quarter. It was really that close. There was one point in the fourth quarter that Atlanta did had a 1 point lead. Then was a back and forth. Then was all Bucks for the last minute. I think it was the last 2 minutes, I believe. That yeah, it was just insane. Oh, excuse me. Um, but yeah, Trey Young had a good game. One of his best scoring games that he had, which was good. But their bench wasn't much of a threat. I think they did a 10-man rotation. Okay, so and plus like earlier on in the first quarter, Atlanta did have the lead, and the Bucks like came and led like most of that game until the fourth quarter. It was yeah, it was something. But DeAndre Hunter, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 of 4 from three, decent from 3 point line, but horrible with field goal range, 4 of 10. Clint Capella, 11 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 1 assist, 10 rebounds, so a double double for him. 5 of 8 from the field. Devontae Murray, 21 points, 2 steals, 6 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 of 5 from three, so he did pretty good from the 3 point range, and 9 of 19 from the field. Uh, yeah, they kind of. I think their issue is that they're gonna need a third scorer from the starting lineup to like score more points for them. So it probably would have to be DeAndre Hunter, but seems like they had like lock defense on him, and they tried to have lock defense with on Trey Young too, but shooters just keep shooting. But Trey Young had 42 points, and I think that's the game high. 5 assists, 6 rebounds, uh, 5 of 10 from three, so 50%. So that's good. A little bit okay with the field goal range, 15 of 32. Yeah, he was just mostly just taking it in, and they've been getting like some shots in the mid, like in the paint and stuff like that. So something they would have to clean up on, like the Bucks would have to clean up on, is like points in the paint. Um, they had like a few scores. They did like let's see, one, two, three, four, 10-man rotation. Justin Holiday with the only person from the bench that had double digits. Uh, 10 points, That was just 10 points. 2 or 3 from 3, and 4 or 5 from the field. So at least he did sparked up the bench a bit. And of course, Justin and Aaron Holiday are brothers of Drew Holiday. I think they said Justin being the oldest and Aaron being the youngest, I believe. I could be wrong, but I know Drew is the between them three. Um, Grayson Allen, not a great game as he had yesterday. Only 2 points, 1 steal, 2 rebounds, 0 of 3 from 3, but 1 of 5 from the field. Giannis is really amazing. Like he only had like what was it, 4 points in the first half. In the second half, he just kept going and just went off. 34 points, 1 block, 4 assists, 17 rebounds. So it had a double double. 11 of 19 from the free throw line. Only shot 1 3 and attempt 1 3, so 1 of 1. So that's pretty good. 11 of 22 from the field. Brook Lopez, he had a great game. Um, 21 points, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 6 rebounds, 5 of 8 from 3, 8 of 12 from the field. Yeah. Drew Holiday tied with Giannis with the game high, and he had a season high of 34 points, 1 block, 4 steals, 12 assists. So double double for him too. 3 of 7 from 3, 13 of 22 from the field. Uh, let's see, a couple of decent, bench scoring. Bobby Portis with 9 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 of 5 from 3, 4 of 12 from the field. So yeah, kind of bad shooting for him overall. Uh, Jordan Ova kind of a little bit of a comeback from last night's game, which he didn't score anything, but today 11 points, uh, 3 rebounds, 2 of 4 from 3, so that's decent, and 3 of 6 from the field. So at least the scoring with that is okay, and in the Bucks, they kind of got their big three, and like I said, I'm glad that Brook Lopez did stepped up, although he was 5 of 6 in the first half from shooting three, which that one he just kind of forced, and I wish he didn't. Could have waited to the second half for no excuse me, for his attempts. Um, but yeah, they did play Serge Ibaka, but he only played like 10 minutes. Bolcham did finally get to play. Was 1 of 1 from the field, so he hit a 3 pointer, so which is good. Um, George Hill didn't do that great. He 2 assists, but he was just mostly just doing defense. So yeah, so they went with a 11-man rotation. So yeah, shocked by that. But Bogdanovich is injured. I didn't know he was injured. Could have been a little bit of a difference right there. Like I said, it could have been a little bit different for us. Chris Middleton and Pat Connaughton, and they might be back in not next week, but the following week. So hopefully that'll be the case. Next game for the Bucks is Halloween. Excuse me. Halloween night. They have Detroit, and they also had Detroit on Wednesday as well. So kind of like back-to-back home games. So should be very interesting. And right now they're showing a little bit of the Thunder and Mavericks game, which looks like the Mavericks are going to lose this game. Of those, let's see, 24.9 seconds in overtime, and I think that's Isaiah Joe that I believe just made that free throw. So now it's oh okay. Now I got 18 seconds left on here. That says 114 to 107. So some of these games is like delayed by like maybe like about 10 or 15 seconds. Um, I'm gonna wait until this game is over. Then we're gonna go to the stands and hopefully they update it right quick. So just wait on this game. So I hopefully y'all can hear it because I'm gonna let the volume go on and
It's a quick turnaround. It's an 8 o'clock game tonight, a 6:30 game tomorrow against Orlando, who will have some pep in their step after their first win of the season last night against the Charlotte Hornets.
okay, Luka Doncic made a free throw.
A mirror image to Oklahoma City of a young hardline team.
Yes, they are. That's a talent on that team.
Oh, Luka Doncic got a triple
Luka
double.
just fouled out in his night ends with 31 points, 16 rebounds, and 10 assists.
Oh, 31 points, 16 rebounds, 10 assists. Oh, he fouled out. Oh, wow. Well, might as well. You're going to lose anyway, so might as well try to make a defensive play, but just end up being fouled out.
So, how young are these teams the Mavericks are seeing on back-to-back nights with Thunder? The average.
Oh, now I got 116, 111 with 11 seconds left.
Experience. Houston is second on that list, and the Orlando Magic,
Wow.
in terms of most inexperienced teams in the league, are third on the list based on rosters at the start of the season.
You know what, the Gates,
Oh, and the Thunder has no timeouts, and Mavericks got 2. Yep, that's bucket. Yep.
Dort is an 80% free throw shooter for his career. He is 21 of 26 this season. How's your pull up tonight?
From the three.
Wait, are they in Dallas? Yeah, they're in Dallas.
Just trying to.
Man, what a way for them to lose at home.
30 in the overtime win that the Thunder had here last year.
Although I'll let y'all just listen to the rest of this game while I talk about this.
5 seconds.
Nope.
Another three-pointer. That one is missed, and the game
Is over.
Overtime given and overtime taken away, but I'm sure most are thinking.
Okay. Ooh, sorry. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna start from the west. So I don't know if they finally kind of updated it. No, they didn't update it yet because Dallas would have been 2-3, and Oklahoma City would have been 3-3. So most likely with them, they would have switched. So Oklahoma would have been the 10th seed, and Dallas would have been the 11 or 12. It depends on the because they would have been tied with the Clippers. Um, Lakers still the only winless team in the NBA and the only winless team on the West. Got Houston, Sacramento got their first win. Let's say Clippers and Dallas between the 12th and 10th seed. And Oklahoma City got they're tied behind Golden State. I don't know if they're ahead of them, but yeah, Pelicans eighth, Denver seventh, San Antonio's tied with them, and Minnesota's tied with them. Oh wow, Spurs got a win, and both Nuggets and Timberwolves got a two-game winning streak. Uh, the highest winning streak is Phoenix with three. But oh well, is Denver, San Antonio, Minnesota, Memphis is tied, and Memphis just got their second loss of the season. Jazz won one. Okay, Phoenix did win like three straight. Portland, I think they won yesterday because they had like a back to back, I believe. Oh wow, that's a shocking. You have Orlando like ahead of Brooklyn, and Brooklyn is like last, and they got a four-game losing streak. So no, that's not the longest. That's the second longest in the East. Detroit got the longest losing streak. I guess they was 1-0, and now they lost like five straight. Of course, Miami lost. That was a shocker too. Pacers won. They got a two-game winning streak. Bulls, yeah, they lost to Philadelphia. Oh, they both 3-4. That just put Philadelphia in the lead. Charlotte beat Golden State, so of course that's a win for them. Then they tied with Toronto with 3-3. Wizards, they're three-way tie with the Knicks and Celtics. Of course, the Knicks lost to the Bucks yesterday, and I think they play tomorrow. Boston, of course, they're 3-2. They got a two-game losing streak, and well, look at here, look at here, look at here. Cleveland with a four-game winning streak. I forgot who they beat yesterday. No, it was Boston that they beat yesterday. So yeah, they're 4-1. They're in the second seed, and of course the Bucks up there, the only undefeated team in the NBA with a five-game winning streak. Like I said, I hope they make it to 10-0, then just lose. Well, if they keep it going, more power to them. I don't know. I just hope they just have, at least have like a 10-game winning streak. So we'll see how it happens with Detroit on Monday and go from that. Um, yeah, Bucks, Milwaukee Bucks, only undefeated team in the NBA, and the Lakers are the only winless team in the NBA. So it's like, what's the Lakers gonna do? I know they thinking like it's probably too early to count, but yeah, and some of these teams like surprisingly losing to some of these other teams like we were saying with Golden State losing to Charlotte. That's a shock. The Kings with their first win beat Miami. Indiana beat Brooklyn. Yikes. The Thunder beating Dallas and Utah beat Memphis. So them some surprising games. Yeah, there's most of the games that ended up being surprising. Well, maybe Philly and Chicago was a little bit surprising too because you think Chicago was going to win since they was at home, but not the case. And of course, Bucks won their game at home against Atlanta. Again, the final score of that is 115 to 123, and they got Detroit this Monday, and they also got them again on Wednesday. So that's pretty much it from there. Thank our sponsors. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, we thank our sponsors, Art from the Heart. Check them out on Facebook. Moving Dudes, 414-807-4299. Act for Sean if you want some stuff moved. If you're in the southeast Wisconsin area, you can be in Green Bay and Madison too, and they'll help you out there. If you needed some stuff moved to one place to another within those range, so they will help you. Um, Actual Ink Designs. Check out actualinkdesigns.com, and they can do like t-shirt work for you and stuff like that. And also, just if you need like, go to WFSO gear on the website wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. More information for Actual Ink Designs on there as well, and they will do whatever design you want on our shirts, whatever. They will do them for you. So check those three sponsors out. We do have some more sponsors on the way, but can't be revealed yet. Um, like I said, like this video, please give it a like if you like the content that I'm doing. Um, Subscribe to the channel, and hopefully you enjoyed this channel so far. We talk about wrestling and the Milwaukee Bucks and a little bit of NBA in general, but not like all of it. If it's got something to do with the Bucks, we're gonna talk about it. And I, like I said, pro wrestling and Milwaukee Bucks basketball. The only two things we talk about on here. So I appreciate y'all watching and enjoying the channel, and especially watching The Forgottens as well. There will be a new episode this Thursday, so check that out. I might end up doing the episode tomorrow or whatever for y'all to watch on Thursday. So hopefully y'all check them out. It seems like some of y'all are really checking them out and liking it. So far so good. But don't be surprised by some of these people that has been chosen by most of you, the ones who ever chose. Mostly they were my friends, so some of them they were the one that chose some of these people, except for the China episode. That like, if you want to talk about anything wrestling or just give me like a question or something like that I can answer whatever, just let me know. But let me get out. I'm gonna watch the rest of NBA Game Time and relax some more. And I hope y'all probably saw Women's Wrestling that was on tonight. If y'all in the Wisconsin area, it was on at 10 o'clock. Well, it was just about to end. Too bad I can't watch it because I need to get an antenna, which I'm gonna try to do that next week. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that next week. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. Until the next video, y'all have a good night, and y'all will see me tomorrow for WFSO Aftermath. It may not be a long show because it probably ain't that much to talk about, but we'll see what we get to. So, y'all have a good night. Or whenever you're watching, enjoy your day.